Welcome back to AutoDrive Motion, where we don't just talk about machines, we dive deep into their stories, feel the pulse of their engines, and bring you the legend behind the steel. Today, we're about to step into a realm far from the usual roads and highways. We're venturing into the battlefield, into the heart of armored warfare, to meet a beast that's as iconic as it is unstoppable. This is the story of the M1A2 Abrams main battle tank. Now, close your eyes for a second and imagine a battlefield. Dust swirls in the air, the ground trembles under your feet, and through the haze emerges a colossus, a 70-ton titan of composite armor and turbine-driven fury, crawling forward with the calm authority of a king that knows it cannot be dethroned. That's the Abrams, not just a tank, but a statement. The roots of this steel giant stretch back to the height of the Cold War, when the United States needed a tank that could dominate the unforgiving and uncertain battlefields of tomorrow. The older M60 Patton, though dependable, had begun to feel its age, especially in the face of advancing Soviet armor. America needed something revolutionary, not just an upgrade, but a full reimagining of what a modern tank should be. Enter Chrysler Defense, the team that would eventually develop the first M1 Abrams. The goal? Build a tank that was faster, deadlier, more survivable, and infinitely smarter than anything that came before. When the M1 Abrams rolled out in the early 1980s, it was a marvel. But it was only the beginning. Because evolution, especially in warfare, never stops. Fast forward to the M1A2. A refined, reloaded, and re-engineered version of that original vision. Introduced in the early 1990s, the M1A2 wasn't just an upgrade. It was a revolution under the same skin. And once you start to peel back the layers, you begin to see what makes it so astonishing. Let's start with its heart. The AGT-1500 gas turbine engine. Yes, you heard that right. It's not a diesel or traditional combustion engine like you'd find in most tanks. The Abrams runs on a turbine similar to what you'd find in a helicopter. It hums rather than growls, producing a distinctive sound on the battlefield, a sound soldiers often describe as a whining ghost. This engine pumps out 1,500 horsepower and propels this metal monster to over 40 miles per hour, both on roads and across open terrain. For a vehicle weighing more than 60 tons, that's not just fast. It's exhilarating. But raw speed isn't everything. Survivability is the name of the game. And the Abrams is built like a fortress on tracks. The armor is a secret recipe. A combination of depleted uranium layers sandwiched between composite armor, all wrapped in thick steel. It can withstand direct hits from most enemy anti-tank weapons. And when it does take a punch, it's designed to keep its crew alive. The ammunition is stored in blast-proof compartments that redirect explosions away from the cabin. Inside, it's surprisingly spacious and high-tech. The M1A2 comes equipped with state-of-the-art battlefield networking systems, allowing it to communicate with other units, receive real-time data, and track enemies before they're even in sight. The commander's independent thermal viewer gives it 360-degree awareness, day or night, fog or clear skies. Imagine being able to see the enemy through walls of darkness and smoke and strike them before they even know you're there. That's not science fiction. That's Abrams' reality. And when it comes to firepower, the M1A2 doesn't ask questions. It delivers answers. Its main gun, the 120mm smoothbore cannon, is a precision instrument of destruction. It can fire multiple types of rounds, from armor-piercing sabots to high-explosive anti-tank shells, each designed to obliterate whatever stands in its way. One pull of the trigger and a shell screams out at over a mile per second, flattening targets with pinpoint accuracy at ranges over 2 miles. Yet for all its brawn, the Abrams is smart, incredibly so. The fire control system calculates everything: range, wind speed, movement of the target, even the barrel's heat. The result? A hit rate that would make a sniper jealous. And all this happens in seconds, sometimes less. Over the years, the M1A2 Abrams has seen combat in multiple theaters, from the deserts of Iraq to the rugged terrain of Afghanistan. It has fought in blistering heat, sandstorms, and mountainous environments, and has earned a reputation not just as a tank, but as a protector. Soldiers trust it, enemies fear it, and engineers admire it. What's even more fascinating is how the Abrams keeps evolving. The M1A2 SEP V3 and V4 variants bring even more to the table: enhanced armor, upgraded electronics, and improved energy efficiency. There's even ongoing research into hybrid power and artificial intelligence integration for future models. The Abrams, despite being born in the Cold War, refuses to become outdated. It reinvents itself time and again, staying lethal in the 21st century and beyond. There are stories, countless ones, from tank crews who describe the Abrams not as a machine, but as a living, breathing member of their squad. One crew member once said, "When you're inside the Abrams, you feel invincible, like nothing can touch you. It's not just armor, it's a second skin." And there's more to the Abrams than war. It has become a symbol of American military might, a centerpiece in parades, a museum exhibit, a subject of video games, movies, and pop culture. It has become more than a machine. It's a legacy. Despite its immense power, the Abrams isn't just about brute force. It's about precision, protection, and partnership. Every bolt, every sensor, every shell, it all serves a purpose: to defend, to dominate, to deliver. And here at AutoDrive Motion, we celebrate machines that leave a mark. The M1A2 Abrams isn't just one of the finest combat tanks ever made. It's a testament to human engineering, foresight, and the eternal quest for excellence. It's a reminder that even in the harshest conditions, innovation can turn steel into strategy and mobility into unmatched supremacy. So the next time you hear that ghostly turbine whine, know this: the Abrams is out there, watching, waiting, ready. And as long as it's rolling, it stands as a guardian of those behind it, and a warning to anything ahead. If you enjoyed this journey into the steel-clad world of the M1A2 Abrams, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to AutoDrive Motion, and let us know in the comments what machine you'd like us to cover next. From tanks to tuk-tuks, we bring every wheel and track to life, one story at a time. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, stay driven, and we'll see you on the next.
Right.